What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today I have some new information coming to light. Some new things to update you guys on. Like I said, first one, the Sidemen charity match tickets. As you know, Wembley fully sold out. I was trying to get tickets. I mentioned it in my mukbang video, the McDonald's one. I cut a long story short, yes I did get tickets. Me and my friend Luke, the guy I went to the Sidemen charity match with last year, we've got 2 tickets. We're going back to Wembley Stadium next year in March. Genuinely, I'm so excited. It was like a struggle to get tickets. You saw how quick they sold out. I had to get in a queue at 8 AM in the morning. I literally took the morning off work to secure these tickets, but we got them. It was worth it. I've never been to Wembley Stadium, so I'm excited for that. Like, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's the biggest stadium in England. Like, obviously the England national team play there. 90,000 people are at Wembley Stadium in the stands, so it's gonna be a pretty busy day out, which I'm excited for. So that's the first bit of information, updating you on the Sidemen charity match situation. Only a couple months away. I will update you guys when that day's happening. But this whole weekend's sort of been a write-off, and because, as you can see out there, the weather is absolutely terrible. So I've literally just been here. It's Sunday yet again. Saturday I was just in playing Call of Duty Zombies all day and Warzone because I was just trapped in my household because it's so windy and it's raining and you can't go outside and film. There's just so much rain happening outside right now, and that's not even the worst part. As soon as it stops for a little bit, I think, great, I can go film for a bit. It's 80 miles per hour wind happening outside. It's actually not too windy right now, but when the rain stops, the wind picks up and it's 80 miles per hour. So that's just so pointless. 70 to 80 miles per hour wind is unfilmable. It's just fucking wind everywhere. So thank you, England, I love you so much. Like, we're in horrible old England with so much rain, and to be honest, I just wish I'm here. San Francisco, America. That would be a nice place to go to right now. Wait, that is San Francisco, isn't it? I don't actually know. That's the Golden Gate Bridge now. I may look stupid right now, but I'm pretty sure that's the Golden Gate Bridge, but I have no idea. I'm actually not quite sure if it's the Golden Gate Bridge or not. I'm fairly certain it is, but hopefully, because if not, I look like a right idiot right now. But to be honest, I'm just really excited for the Sidemen charity match, and it's like a weight lifted off my shoulder that I got tickets for it, because I was fucking stressed trying to get those tickets, but we secured them, and that's a weight lifted off my shoulder. But the next thing I want to talk about is not actually news as much, it's just something that popped into my head whilst playing Call of Duty all weekend. And it's actually about how I used to want to go pro in Call of Duty and how I nearly did. You may be seeing FaZe Ret sub over here. It could have happened, but it didn't. So that's the kind of result, but I'll quickly explain. So pretty much to sum it up, whilst I was growing up, I was heavily into gaming, more specifically Call of Duty and Fortnite when I was really popular, but I was never going to go pro with Fortnite. I was too difficult. All my life, I was like wanting to be a professional footballer. And I got to like 14, 15 when I was in the academies and stuff, and sort of had enough of football, lost a passion for it. And I'd always had another passion for gaming, and I was always really good. But when I stopped football, I just like hyper obsessed of gaming. I focused on it, and that's actually how I got into making YouTube videos, because in the end, when I realized there's no chance of me becoming a professional or taking gaming anywhere, I'm actually just gonna film me playing games and try and get something out of it. And now look at me, I'm doing YouTube videos, I really enjoy it. This is now my passion. It's funny how one thing can turn into another. It was on Call of Duty, and I played it my whole life. I was always that kid playing with like my brother, he's like 7 years older than me. I'll play with his friends, they were like 20 at the time. I'll be like 12, and I was still like the best Call of Duty player. It was always fun being the young kid that was really good at Call of Duty, and I wanted to go pro, as everyone does, you know. So that was my objective. I would play like 5-6 hours a day after school, whatnot, or when I was at school. I ended up being homeschooled in the end, and by like 10 o'clock in the morning, I completed all my work, and I'll just play, you know, video games for the rest of the day. And that was just my main focus. I wanted to be a pro, as everyone does at a young age, especially these days. Like, everyone wants to be a pro gamer now, but you know, 6-7 years ago, it was a lot more rare, or it was still pretty common, but just more rare than it is in 2024. I put a lot of time into it, and the first thing I actually ended up doing was wagers, which is sort of illegal now, but people still do it through websites. It's where you put some money in, both sides, you go against someone, they put money in, you put money in, the winner takes it all. My first indication of this was actually on like Call of Duty multiplayer, like Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4 even. You know, you put money in, you get like a 6v6 going on, or 5v5, 4v4. Winner takes it all. We'd do like domination matches, mainly search and destroy, to be fair. Then Warzone came out. Warzone was massive, it was everywhere. Then we did the same on Warzone. You get like a squad of 4, go against another squad, and you could literally bet against, you could bet like £1 if you wanted to, £1, £2. Our team was so solid, and we were really confident. I'm like 15 years old, and we're putting like 50 to £100 on the line, and so would they. Winner takes home 200 quid. Like, that's really good. As a 15-year-old, if you're winning £200, split 4 ways, that's a decent amount of money. Of course, you know, I made a profit. Like, I always made profit because we won a lot of games. We won a lot until we didn't. And what I mean by that, we went on like a huge winning streak when Verdansk was out on Warzone. We were doing really well for the first 6 months. Then when the integration of Cold War happened, so that was like 2021, that's when it just all fell apart for our squad. We started losing so much. For some reason, we just weren't as good as when Warzone first came out. So that's when I decided to get a new squad. I looked around for ages, found a new team, and we absolutely slapped. Like, we were making a decent amount of money, or just winning a lot of the wagers, and doing really well, building teams and stuff, and we was all becoming very good players. But I just sort of in the end lost interest. I was more focused on making the YouTube videos. The skill gap was just just getting more and more crazy. You used to be able to get away with putting like 3 to 4 hours in a day. Now look at all professional players. If you're not putting 10 hours in a day, you're not even going to be on the same level. So that's when I sort of just took a break from gaming. I still haven't really gone back. I just don't have the passion to spend 10 hours of my life every day sat indoors playing video games. You know, I've grown up. I'm not really into it anymore. It's all good when you're a kid. It's a kid's dream because you haven't really got the responsibilities and you're not old enough to go out and travel the world and experience life. You know, I doubt I would have made it pro. Definitely not, because the skill gap's crazy. But to be honest with the skill gap these days anyway, that even if you were like really good 5 years ago, it's crazy the level gaming's gone to now. Like, you see the 12-year-olds, they're a different level. So even if I went far and continued to play games, the level it's at today, I doubt I would have been able to compete. It's like the most competitive thing in the world now. It's pretty much on par with being a professional athlete. Like, it's at that level. It's not as easy as it used to be because no one's casual these days. That's my gaming talk done. Let's go outside. All right, back for our annual Starbucks review. Got Cameron here. He's got a caramel chocolate frappuccino and I got a strawberries and cream frappuccino. Can't talk about a frappuccino anymore. I have literally promoted the shit out of this drink. Starbucks, I need some revenue now. I need a percentage of this drink. Yeah, yeah, because I order it fucking too often. That's why. My bank account's getting lower because it's like £5 for one of these. I have them too often. Shame on me, man. Shame on me.
Woo! Come on, yeah.
Let's go!